Okay. Am I actually back? I think I'm back. I don't think I don't think I made it in time, but I think I'm back. Hey, Frosty, what's happening, man? I think I'm dealing with some ISP issues, to be quite honest. I think there's either like some outages or something getting pushed out. I just reset all my stuff, and I got like the phantom blinky lights on my modem. I thought I'd be out for way longer than this, but I kept trying to like. I did not stop OBS from like trying to reconnect, to just like keep doing it and doing it and doing it. And I think I finally I actually I have a tweet that I was about to send to my ISP just to see what was going on. I didn't even leave the game. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Oh my gosh. I'm really thrilled that you two are both still here. And Will, I'm hoping all of this works. We're gonna wait and see if everything syncs back up, because technically I'm still in the same stream. But I think Twitch would have already kicked me off and started a new one. I think that's how that's going to work. That should be how that works. Yeah, I am rising from the dead. I'm shaking the dirt off of my... Did the time start over? Okay, yeah, then it's a new stream. I still have all my update stuff popping up from the old stream, so we're going to see if I just totally broke Twitch. Yeah, I think... man, I don't know if somebody hit a poll or what. I don't think it would have come back that quick if that's actually what happened. But yeah, we're back. Nepturic, brand new subscriber, is still here. Frosty and Mrs. Frosty are still here. I was like, man, this is the worst time for this to happen. The worst time. Everybody's like, here, you've created such an incredible place for us to hang out. Poof, the thing you've created just completely goes up in fucking white smoke. K is probably long gone. So our latent apologies by proxy to K. I think no, I have a subcontractor of the Pentel data backbone. Is what I use. So it's an East Coast. It's not, Comcast will probably buy that up soon, but yeah, big evil corporation. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm so glad that you're all still here. Give me a second to resync back up. Yeah, K's off. Okay, good. Well, we got 5 holes in with K. We really tried. Oh my gosh. Everything, yeah, things are like, look at all these weird errors. Client-side application error. Look at all these weird-ass errors, dude. I've never got these before. This is bizarre. Strange night. It's a bad show. It's a bad show. If you're just joining us, bad show. Sometimes the bad shows are the best shows, though. I didn't leave. I didn't give up. I didn't click stop streaming. I wasn't gonna give up. I was like, no, I will not admit defeat and I just accept this. I am bummed that we don't get to finish 18 with K. Yeah, I know, right? You really cannot control the internet. I actually do. I don't have the cheapest. Like I even do that. I pay. I think what is my? It's like $66 a month. I think is what my internet bill is. So it's not the really cheap one that I could get for $40 a month. So I even do that, and it's still not enough. Oh man, let me find a room here. Find room. Oh man, Will, did we just have an update here? Will was just underneath myself. He's probably kicking my ass now. Yeah, he's right there. Look, he's right there. Will is right there. He's just he's been coming. He's just gonna overtake me. He's been Yeah, I would never no call, no show. I would find some way to get. I was like, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna have to find some way to relog into my Twitter from my phone and then tweet, because it's the only reason I would use the graveyard Twitter is to be like, hey guys, my router exploded. It's the only legitimate reason I can think of in my head that I would be on Twitter trying to tweet at, you all. Yeah, if you're in a browser, Rob, just hit the F5 key. Go ahead and refresh the browser. That'll probably give you the closest to real time as you can. I have all my stuff set to low res, low latency, so I could stream at slightly higher quality, but then I would be a little bit latent. So you can get me pretty close to real time if you refresh, and if your internet is that, you have to refresh often. Spenny's back. Awesome, cool. Yeah, we're dealing with some tech issues, but I am going to soldier on, and I will carry the torch through the rain and into the night. We've already had so much support so far tonight. I won't give up on you. You know I won't. I'm just not that kind of creature. Lady Myong was here. She lurked the whole time. Lady Myong is like one of the most integral people. It's good to see you, by the way, Myong. Man, I don't know. Let me look at the queue here. We're pouring one out for K. All right, cool. We'll get on in here. Oh my gosh, my queue isn't working. Oh no, I broke the queue. I think the queue broke. Either way, Will is cleared for landing. Yeah, I gotta settle back in too here. I'm all discombobulated. You're gonna have an advantage, for sure. Queue broken. I guess I can reset it. Or wait, no, I don't want to do that. Okay, Gravebot. You're gonna cooperate just a little bit. Thank you, Spenny, Bookie, and Killer Mod. What a cool night! It's a roller coaster. It's a roller coaster of a show. Will he? Won't he? Is he? Did he enter the mausoleum for good, or will he come back out? Cathedral's here. Cathedral, did you just get here? My internet ripperoni tonied. My stream like big broke. Like big broke. But we're back now. So there might be 2 streams tonight on my VODs. So you're lagging, you've lagged even more than you were before, Rob. Well, maybe my advice really sucked. I was live, and then I got axed. My ISP gave me the kick, but I'm back. I'm back. Mrs. Frosty tipped $25 in the cup. Can you believe it? Could you imagine? I'm gonna be singing her praises all night because I can't believe that happened. That's like, I mean, we've had some very generous people, but for somebody to just do that, it's like, and to just be like, oh, it's just because I like the channel. That's very kind of you. You tipped 25 twice. It only says once on here, but I believe you. I believe you. I'm very sorry that I didn't that it does. I don't know why. It's a weird stream tonight. You could tell that the internet's being really goofy because it's not. Yeah, twice. Holy shit. Yeah, I didn't say. The first one is there. The first one is totally there, and I believe you that the second one might be there later because things are like latent. I don't know. Either way, I just want you to know how thankful I am. Let's do All-Star Summit. All right, if I'm playing Peach, do you want to do random teas? Or is this ranked? It's the first question, actually. All-Star Summit, but the consolation, Knucklepuck, is that it's random teas. So I'm gonna play Peach, so I'll be at a severe disadvantage. You know what I mean? You're watching Plate Up? Tell me about it. I don't really want to get into streaming PC games because it's gonna make it so that I have to sit down when I play games again, and I don't want to do that. I really want to play Plate Up, but I want to I want to somehow play it standing up. Not called Plate Down. But that seems like something maybe Frosty and Winter might play together. Do you two play Plate Up together? It's like if you've ever worked in food service, Plate Up is like it's a great way to, like, if you want to torture yourself the way that you're torturing yourself at work, but just at home when you're trying to play a game. And the only like difference is that you get to like sit at your desk and smoke weed or whatever. Plate Up is a really cool option. I didn't like Overcooked either. I didn't play Overcooked, but I watched it. I didn't like Overcooked, but I'm really digging. I like how I think I like Plate Up. I didn't even look at the settings. I'm so discombobulated after that. Whack DC. What up, Cav? How's it going, dude? Cav Stew's been here, but I didn't get to say hey because I've been so discombobulated after a crazy day. But yeah. Yeah, you have to have the chef. I feel like the chef has to have good communication skills because it's really all about how they move. It's a rank match, folks. We're gonna let the pred run into the first couple of holes, but well, actually, we're gonna let it run into the first hole. 30 seconds left. Oh my gosh, what a wacky day. Work is so crazy, and then like, it's only gonna get crazier. I keep the fairway. All right, that's a bad downhill lie, but at least it's gonna be shootable. Yeah, Frosty Moons and Winter make some really good looking mac and cheese. Frosty sent me a picture of that mac and cheese, but tortellini. I haven't had a tortellini in a minute. I like to make like a stock, you know, like a nice bone broth, and then
nice shot.
Cooked cheese tortellinis in it. Ooh, bad kick, but it's not too far off.
Nice on. Birdie.
They got me, gal. Oh, Cathedral. Splat on, and splat through. Screwing up my power reads. Oh, that almost didn't work.
Nice birdie.
Whoa, 3 cheese tortellini. You're speaking my language. I haven't made tortellinis in a while. Now that you mention it, I should go get some tortellinis from somewhere and make a broth. I've been collecting bones. That sounds weird. But I'm gonna make soup. Still sounds weird. Bone broth. It's really good for you. It's really good for you. Hungry. Bone soup. Yes, I have a bone from a pork chop that I made, and then I have a bunch of bones from some chicken thighs that I made, and I'm gonna make like a tasty bone broth with like some root vegetables. Oh my gosh, dude, why am I going for this? Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Am I really gonna do this? I'm going for it with Peach. I can't believe I'm going for this. It's a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it. I get the left shift. Ah, oh my gosh. With Peach, it's only really amazing because it's Peach. Being able to do that with Peach, really from any set of T's, is thoroughly cool. You never get to do that. Oh man, oh that's bad for chipping, I think. I think that really is gonna lean back on that end.
Nice eagle.
Dude! It's ranked and I eagled 2 with Peach? Woo! That's way cool. That's the internet. That's, oh man, that was for you, Winter. That was for you, Winter. Wow, look at that! Anybody who plays this game, any of our golf fam, that's for the golf fam too, man. That was good. Yeah, I've been harvesting bones from graves. I'm a grave robber, but I leave all the valuable stuff. I just take the bones. They never see me coming. Yeah, Winter with the eagle. Spread your wings and fly. They never see me coming. He's gonna eagle 2, and then he's gonna grave rob some bones. And then he's gonna cook tortellinis. It's like that went from weird to wholesome. I've been collecting bones. Yeah, everybody in the chat's like, we liked Graveyard. We still like him, but yeah, Cav, I totally did.
Nice shot. Nice on.
Frosty's like, what bones did you bring us today?
Right
on. I thought about going to the farmer's market today, but I didn't go. Hey, have a good night, Kush. Awesome playing golf with you. Great Ridge Rock earlier.
Ready?
Bested only by Tangelo. I'm so mad. Oh, I'm so mad. Kush is leaving. Kush, I wanted you to stay. Grr. But have a good night, Kush. But I'm mad about it. There's not many. I'm digging up a grave, and I'm like, oh, there's not that many bones in here. I'm mad. There's only 1 or 2 bones I can make food with. I'm like, you okay? You look like you may have been irradiated. This is like, it's actually incredible. I couldn't sleep late last night, so I was reading about criticality accidents. What's a criticality accident, you might ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. A nuclear criticality accident is when you bring a lot of dangerously close to critical mass material together in one place, and then like the scientist accidentally drops a brick on it. That happened. Scientists had a bunch of plutonium really close together and then accidentally dropped a fucking brick on it. And it went super critical and released a shitload of neutrons, and then I would imagine he looked like this for 2 weeks before he died. So they say your skin gets really rosy red if you and then the other guy had a fucking tank full of liquid plutonium, and then he turned the mixer on. And you know when the mixer comes on and all the shit on the top, like, it all gets sucked together in the middle? Well, that happened with the liquid plutonium. And it went super critical when it got sucked into the thing. The dude was leaning over the mixer, and there was a flash of blue light, and he died 2 weeks later. That's fucking shit I read about before I go to bed at night. Cecil Henry was his name. His first name was Cecil. I remembered that. But yeah, I bet he was like really mad about it. Like, did I just get fucking irradiated? Oh, I'm so mad. Thwomp noise. That's not funny. I shouldn't make that joke. Oh man, it's a little good.
Nice shot.
Oh, the molasses factory? That's also horrible. I would argue that the molasses factory was worse. Oh, that was very close. I'm glad I took my time thinking about that because I really, really did get very close to it. But oh, shh. Oh, Will gets aged. The molasses factory, many people died a horrible death. Whereas Cecil Henry or Kearney or whatever his name was, it was just one man. So, but I would argue that that's the nuclear accidents. Those are some of the worst. Like, gosh, the atomic age, the branding of the atomic age really covers up a lot of the horrors of that. I'm really glad that we've standardized our practices in science. We don't let scientists hold bricks over bunches of plutonium anymore. This makes you want so badly to drive that green here, but I just don't think I have it. This is tricky. I'm gonna put it down in the rough over here. Oh, I would love an ice cream sandwich right now. Love an ice cream sandwich. I was worried about right shift here. What did you do, Spenny? Oh my gosh, did automod modded Rob for saying that he hit the white cloud. Oh my gosh, jeez, wow. Yeah, well, I'm glad for automod. I really am glad for automod. Automod uses its algorithmic knowledge to try and ban things, but you don't actually have to allow that. I'll take that out. No worries about that. I played this safe, and I feel like I might not get everything that I wanted on it. So I'm using, yeah, it's the approach wedge. It's not gonna roll the way that I wanted it to there.
Birdie putt.
No, it's just the way that you arranged the verbs. It's nothing. Cathedral's probably getting a real kick out of that.
Nice birdie.
No, you're not. That's not even what it meant. That's not even. You have to like half understand like how shit on the internet's put together. The reason why it did that. I don't even want to. I think it's funnier if I don't actually talk about it. Oh man, yeah, it's like, I mean, everybody, like, isn't it incredible? The world that we live in, words are all we have, right, Cathedral? Isn't it funny? Words are all we have. But it's good to learn how to use them properly. But nobody did anything wrong. I want to be very clear about that. Nobody did anything wrong here. Can I get underneath that? No! Fuck. Does that take my spin away? Yeah, it does. Or wait. I think it takes my spin away. I'm not sure. I'm on the fairway over here. Yikes. Wow, yikes. I'm giving up a stroke. No, H, welcome. How's it going? No. I know it seems the more we talk about it, the more it seems like something bad happened. But I promise you, I'm 100% sure that nothing bad happened. Oh man. Also, I just remembered that Rob's in South Korea, so that's probably where his lag is coming from. Oh man. So good to see you, H. Welcome in. We've had some ISP issues. We've had some. It's been a great bad show so far. They do. They have amazing internet. The Koreans have better internet than we do. I'm just saying I'm actually traveling through undersea cables to get to you. I think. I don't think it's faster to go through satellite to get to Korea with a signal. I'm pretty sure the backbones would still rely on the undersea cables to connect the lower 48 with South Korea. I learned that from Dan Harmon. He's like, I'm not going to charge you for any of this content, not ever. I think. I was just like, well, fuck, shit. And then the funniest part is he did end up doing it. Oh yeah, the criticality events, man. Yeah. Oh gosh, the Demon Core. Reading all about the Demon Core and Los Alamos labs. Los Alamos always fascinates me. Leave that alone. It's a hybrid. It's really going to travel, but it should get down there in time. We're playing Random T's All-Star Ranked.
Nice on. Birdie putt. Nice birdie.
But yeah, we like have a lot of that stuff documented and pretty like it was no thing for me to pull the papers and read all about the mixer accident with that Cecil guy at Los Alamos where he had all that. They say he was mixing plutonium and then somebody had disposed of some plutonium waste in the same vessel and then like there was a bunch of plutonium like caked on the sides and shit too. It's like basically worked out that there was like 200 times the amount of plutonium in this giant, what amounted to an enormous KitchenAid mixer. Like an enormous 1,000-gallon stainless steel fucking KitchenAid mixer. If you looked at the whole, you're like, wow, they're mixing plutonium with a KitchenAid mixer. And yeah, isn't it amazing when something simple, some very simple thing, like plutonium is relatively harmless if it's like not, but when you like compact it all in one little spot, then it becomes very reactive. So when the dude turned the mixer on, it goes, like it all sucks together in that vortex in the middle, and then it's like, and the guy fucking totally, just gets totally fucked. Poor guy, really. Can I make it there? We'll try it.
Nice.
Can't go down too far. Ride the lip. No, that's not the best place to be. But I kind of knew that's what I was flirting with. I'm fine with it. I'm gonna 9-iron my way out of this. Come on! Oh, I thought it was gonna spin. I thought it was gonna spin for me. Ay. That's not the best. That's not the best chip. You got it.
Yeah.
God, it's the worst. Ah!
Chip it.
Double the power. Yeah, setting up that dead straight chip and getting really close, but not or setting up that dead straight close chip and then underpowering it. That's for me. That's more frustrating. When I lay the ball up in front of a very close margin, I'm like,
Ready?
Yeah. That hole, I gotta stop. You go for the flat spot. My Graveyard's advice on that hole is don't aim for the pin. Go aim for the flat spot in the center of the green and then figure yourself out from there. If you let the location of the pin decide anything about that, it's bad for you.
Nice shot.
Yeah, I would agree that the toad hole on All Stars, that's the toad hole? Worst. Fucking one of the worst in the game. 17 on Ridge Rock. Pretty close second, in my opinion.
Nice shot.
Just gonna give it a little finagle there at the beginning. It's gonna go far enough.
Great.
Regular backspin really would have done that. I'm gonna go ahead and wait for these guys.
Right on.
Ooh. I'll let Rob wait for
Nice eagle.
wait, I don't think I heard Wiggler's chip drop. Setting up for bird here. In our game or your game, H?
Ready?
Ridge Rock 17, there's like an 80% chance that Ridge Rock 17 destroys my round. I could be playing a great Ridge Rock, I could be playing a mediocre Ridge Rock. 17's going to just completely destroy everything. Oh my god, I don't think man, I haven't seen this pin T combination in a while. I get left shifted there, okay. That's gonna be peculiar. Alright, as long as I'm not close to that rock, I'm fine with it. Put my favorite 6 hybrid on this.
Nice on. Birdie.
What the actual fuck? Oh man, I did the Tangela 2-hop right over it. Thank you. I love that 6 hybrid. I love it. I love it. Having a lot of fun with the 6 hybrid.
Right on.
Nice work.
Ready? Nice shot.
That ought to take 8 yards off that. Yeah. Yes, it does.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
Flat green here. Let's see what Danny Dorito does with this one. Will playing Wario. Bowser putts in. I think it's flat all the way across there. Oh. Not quite. That's frustrating. That's so frustrating.
Nice birdie.
Oh, yeah.
Knucklepuck is 100% right. The back 9 on All-Star is
Ready?
pretty locked in. You have a couple of things that you kind of must do, and otherwise, if you don't get those, you're kind of in trouble. I'm going to play this from the rough closer than I would for the tee box, just for the distance on this pin. I think it's going to work swimmingly.
Nice shot.
Toadette's been producing incredible results, and I never give her enough credit. Toadette is a very strong character in this game. Especially on, that's why I like All-Star Summit random tees, because it makes things a lot fairer for a player like Toadette. Bowser's taking the route that I like here for this too, using his power for it. Left shift here. I'm glad I have that shaping, but is it going to be enough? I don't know. That's really moving. Stay on the green. To the U-turn.
Nice
Wow, a
look.
little bit of power there.
Birdie putt.
Hold it together, though. We just haven't seen one of these yet tonight. That's why I underpowered it because of the lag, but it's okay.
Flag shot. Nice birdie.
Nux is in jail, like bunker jail. Did you get bunkered? Oh, he's hitting from the high ground. That's a great place to be able to do that from. Ah, look at that, dude. That's beautiful. That's so nice. Doesn't quite drop. Very nicely done, though, Nux. I really like what you came up with there. Man, what a night.
Ready?
That's what was happening to me on Ridge Rock, dude. First match of the night, I had so many really close things, but I was getting none of them. Let's go for the mega play here. In this headwind, it's not going to be easy. You just have to hope that Peach has all the power. We don't get any good left shift to make it easy, but I think we'll get there. I hope we get there. I have standard spin on this. Oh no, we're in the rough with a bad lie. Didn't quite get there. Could be worse, but I'm gonna hit this with a driver. I'll be a little short on this, but I'm kind of fine with the placement. That's a great save on a bad drive.
Great. Eagle putt. Birdie putt.
Right on.
Oh man, that's the one I'm gonna give away
Nice
for
birdie.
free. Oh, but Rob gets the par there too. Oh my, or the birdie, pardon. Oh my gosh, competitive wise, that's
Ready?
huge. That was gonna be a draft and a pass. That's huge, dude. That was filthy indeed. You saw what I did there. Ay, ay, ay. What do we like about this one? Not much. I'm gonna go for the Spenny route here. I'm taking Spenny's route. Cathedral 420 Woo. We've had it's kind of like that's my that's my version, my tame version of getting a Graveyard 420 Woo tattoo. You know, is where you change your Twitch name to be like Cathedral 420 Woo, like Meg Griffin 420 Woo. They did it. Like, change it to Cathedral 420 Woo, and we'll start this like blaze it, bro, 420 Woo movement. Did I see that? Was that a hoax? Is Circle K really going to start selling marijuana at their Florida gas stations next year? I just read that, or I didn't read the article, but I breezed past the headline. But it might have been a parody. But I think I saw it in a couple of different places. So I was like, holy shit, is Circle K really going to start selling weed in Florida? I wanted to ask Kush about that. Kush would know. Kush is a Floridian cannabis enthusiast. He would fucking know if they're going to do that. Who got it? Did Nox get that? Wow. That's a tough pin to do it, dude. It's a really tough pin to do it.
Excellent.
Dude, look how close everybody is to
Birdie
this.
putt.
Wow.
Nice birdie.
Wowzers. Wowzer Bowser. They're trying to do that in Canada, where it could just be like corner store-esque kind of things.
Ready?
Beautiful eagle. Really, really competitive eagle, dude. Did Will get it also? No. Yeah, it's just, yeah. Knocks with a nice 2 in a row. Makes up for that par and then some. They're coming for me. They're coming for me.
Nice shot.
Oh, man. Yeah, average 1 foot from the pin. It's pretty good. Oh, wow, I might start drifting. Oh, I think I keep a good high ground here. A little bit bendy, but it's okay. Not quite.
Nice on. Birdie.
I love when you get somebody in a random lobby that just does this.
Right on.
Nice birdie.
Bowser, yeah. Bowser's making it rain. Or Bowser wants you to make it rain. Cav, you are, I think Orange Kirby's of the same volition that he finds so much value in Wario that it's honestly no thing for him to play with that character. He's really strong with it. Yeah, this headwind. Probably not wise, but I mean, I don't do a whole lot of wise things.
Nice
We'll
shot.
play it like that with the driver. The Knuckle Yard? Is that what the team was? Oh, thanks for running the Pred, Spenny. You're the man. I haven't looked at all the details because I've been, like, I think I've been pretty vocal about how discombobulated I've been today, this week, this month. So, but Knuckle Yard. I want to write a bluegrass song about the fucking Knuckle Yard.
Flag shot. Nice birdie.
Yeah, you should. Well, did you bet against us? Then, if you did, you should be worried. Whoa, nice chip. Dude. Did you chip that? Be afraid. Be very afraid.
Ready?
You saw what happened with Carter, right? Carter probably at Cav's behest came in here guns a-blazing, and we had to shut him down. Can I get there in time? If I don't, I'm gonna have a terrible shot. I speak of the devil and he appears. Carter Ferris, what is happening, my man? I was just thinking about you. I was thinking about you and your team. Oh, it doesn't go. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's not a big deal for Will. Will is totally. Oh, what the fuck? That was such lag. That was terrible. That was really bad lag. That was weird. I didn't mean to do that. I sort of fixed that at the end, but in a way that I'm not comfortable
Nice
with.
on. Birdie putt.
That was 100% lag. That's terrible. Ugh.
Oh, yeah.
Nice birdie.
That was tricky. Cav, if it was like
Ready?
up in the air, Cav solidifies the facts. He's like, no, he hates our team. Look at him out there with his pink shoes. Fuck that guy. I hope that's a point of contention in the Spicy Mallards group chat. Thank you, Spenny. That was a tricky putt. It's been a tricky night. Everything about tonight's been kind of tricky. Oh no, big left shift here. Don't go in that bunker. Oh. Oh, what the fuck? Oh my gosh. When's the last time you shot this from here? Thinking the day before, never. Do I stick with the hybrid here? No. No. Frosty's like nodding his head. He's like, no. Oh man. Okay.
Nice shot.
I mean, currently, I think they are the best, right? They've been in first for many weeks now. Myong with a side eye. Ellipsis. She's like, ellipsis. That's what I think about you. Dot. Solid. Oh, that's a birdie from Will.
Eagle.
Yes! It's a good win for me. It's a big win for me. That's a big win for me. Graveyard with a strong 20 under on All-Star Summit. 19 unders from Rob and Knucklepuck tying for second. 18 under from Will in fourth place. GG. Yeah, I know my place. It's in first, Carter. Oh, he's talking about the team. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely, they're winning. They're beating other people. Oh my gosh. What a game. What a night. What a stream so far. This has been totally whack. I love it. But yeah, the Knuckle Yard. The Knuckle Yard, in the Knuckle Yard with a number for my name, making little rocks out of big rocks all day. It's a traditional tune. It's called Gravel Yard. I changed gravel to knuckle. Knuckle Yard. Yeah, Knuckle Yard. The ball and chain, but it's a golf ball. It's a big golf ball on a chain, and it's like, you know, it's shackled to your ankle, and it's me and Knucklepuck, and it's like the cover of our album, Knuckle Yard. Like we're like, you know, it's like an album cover, but it's golf balls that are shackled to. It's like, yeah. There's some visual stuff that we can really play off of here. In that Knuckle Yard, if you were a Knuckle Yard believer, way to go. Winner! Ooh, Cathedral comes up. Cav as well. Cav talks a lot of shit, but he's totally betting like on our team. So yeah, continue to do that if you want to bet that way. Cav. Knuckin' and buckin'. Yeah, we're a Hall & Oates cover band. That's what me and we do. You making my dreams come true. Knuckle Yard. It's a Hall & Oates cover band. Yeah. We'd get booked. We'd get booked. Yeah, cleaning up on stones. Hauling goats. Goat. She's a rich girl. Yeah. You Making My Dreams is the DuckTales theme song is a 4-note lift of You Making My Dreams Come True. Go listen to them both back to back. It's amazing. I love it, Cav. I can't even tell if Cav's trolling. He trolls so good that I still love it, but I clearly I couldn't tell. Oh, we're doing another. I have to check my queue here. I want to make sure I want to get anybody that's in line that hasn't played well. But yeah, aren't they both great? I used to do a jazz upright bass cover of the DuckTales theme song. I didn't get as much response as I thought people would go fucking ape shit if I played the DuckTales theme song on the upright bass. Everybody was always like, oh yeah. I was always very surprised about that. Right on. Well, yeah, feel free to disband the room if you need to, Knucklepuck. Have a lovely evening. Nux, you are the man, dude. Thanks for playing some Lights Out Golf here. The Knuckle Yard, that's one of our best band names. The Knuckle Yard is one of the best names for anything. We gotta put a pin in that one for surezies. But yeah, sleep well. I hope you and the family are safe and healthy and cozy for the evening. Yeah, I had some DuckTales VHS tapes that I wish I still had, because they were weird and different they were totally different than the show. Oh, Cav will smoke us on ranked playing DK. Let's just be 100% clear about that. Cav kind of does get to talk shit. Notice that I haven't talked any shit on Cav. But yeah, good night indeed, Knucklepuck. Let's take a look here. Is my queue broke? Yeah, my queue's broken, I think. Oh, man. What is going on? Yeah, tonight is weird, guys. I must apologize. My internet dipped. My bitrate's been crap. Gravebot is completely checked out. Does exclamation point 420 work? Carter, I would fully agree that Carter might be a little broke. Broke, not broken. Yeah, wow. Wow. Something off about that. Something not right about it. The beans works. So beans works. We got beans. Oh my god, my fucking stream is such a mess. Does that work? That works. That works. And I always shake my head and tisk. And why is the pumpkin in front of the beans? Like, I don't understand. Pumpkin beans. They're a delicacy. Pumpkin bean. I'd like my pumpkin bean latte, please. Did you mean pumpkin spice latte? No. I don't like pumpkin spice. Pumpkin beans. Streams broke. Bad show. Error in the cup. Error in the cup. There was, but Mrs. Frosty's bit is still in there for sure. Big rotating bit. Yeah, somebody said they looked like fish oil pills. I was like, wow, that's actually incredibly accurate. I have a jar, and it was like, yeah, they look exactly like fish oil pills. Yes. Yes. We're just gonna have to do first come, first serve. Tange wants in. Oh my gosh, I can't keep track of all this shit. My brain is already a fucking... My brain is like, you know how I was talking about that plutonium soup in a KitchenAid mixer? That's my brain. Do I have to pay out the pred? No, if my Streamlabs token was expired, the hype cup wouldn't work. Yeah, Rob, why don't you make a room? I'm sorry to anybody that I'm neglecting here. You must forgive me. I can't see who wants to join the queue because my bot is such a stoner. Yeah, the plutonium in the KitchenAid mixer. That's totally, yeah. I couldn't sleep last night, so I was reading about nuclear criticality accidents, just like all of them, like all of the ones we have on record in detail. Okay. Whoever's trying to play a match, just join that room. And yeah, it's like I might not even be able to get in. All right, yeah, it's a free for all. Normally, I do my best to keep this bot in check, but tonight it's a fucking free for all, folks. There's something fun about that too. Who's it gonna be? Who got in the room? Ah, it's Spenny, Rob, me, and Frosty. Let's run a pred, shall we? Carter didn't get in. Okay, so the next one. Okay, so now we're gonna keep track. Now we can keep track. So the next one is gonna be Carter, Tangelo, and who else? You have to wait your turn. Frosty's been waiting all night. And Will. Okay, Will, yeah. So next up it's Carter, Will, and Tangelo. If I can remember that, I'll be fucking surprised. Carter, Will, Tangelo. Will, Carter, Tangelo. Tangelo, Will, Carter. Frosty's a casual tag along, but otherwise it's ranked, I think, right? Like why wouldn't it be ranked in this freaking plutonium mixer of an evening? Yeah, Kush showed up here and gave Gravebot all that weird Circle K weed from Florida, and now Gravebot can't work. Gravebot's not working. Thanks, Kush. But yeah, ranked Woods, sure thing. It's a ranked match, folks. What a night! What a weird stream. If you're here and you dig the content, we dig you. I can't thank you enough for putting up with all my bullshit. I want to add that I haven't updated my about page in a while, but I was going to add that the only thing I'm going to add is not a professional streamer, but I try really hard. GLHF. Do I have DMs? No. Okay. I have my Discord in streamer mode, so if you are DMing me on Discord, I'm not seeing it. I love streamer mode in Discord, though. That is, like, so fucking helpful. Sometimes I like it so much that I leave it on when I'm not streaming. Oh man, I get the right shift here. Hopefully that's gonna be okay. It's cruising. I gave it a lot of room, but that's 18-mile-an-hour wind on the right, and the right shift, and my correction is barely correct. It's a correction because it's correct. Well, thank you, Cav. Because I'm the super hot fire. There's something to be said about not trying. I think you can be more successful at things if you just stop trying so hard. Oh no, Spenny's in trouble. Spenny's under the tree. You can driver that over there. I've done it before, but it's not like advisable or anything. Ah! Don't touch that tree! Darn it! Oh my gosh. I would have been a little bit... I shouldn't have done that downward correction. Is this really gonna blow uphill like that? Oh my... What the fuck?
Pink shot.
I'm upset. Oh no! Everybody... Okay, who, Rob is the only one that puts in the bird here. That's amazing. And Spenny's gonna... I don't... Whatever club Spenny was using just got bent in half.
Nice par.
Over his... Spenny kicked his golf bag into the freaking lake. What are the teams? Minute and a half left on the pred if you want to get on the teams. The bar goes that way. That's why I love to run the Preds into the first couple of holes, because you see the fucking avalanche of stones and it's like, oh no, we're putting them in here. Oh god, yeah, this fucking... This seems like a safe bet. Holy fuck. That's my favorite fucking thing. Alright, I'm gonna have to... Is it me? Is it, okay, yeah. Me and Rob. Me and Rob is a pretty strong team right now.
Nice shot.
Yeah, it happens, but it could be worse, you know what I mean? It could be way worse. Like this here, like I'm getting really sent by this wind that I didn't really plan for. It's magical. What?
Pink shot.
What? Both of those chips were fine. Both of those chips on 1 and 2, they were fine.
Yes!
I could throw. I could totally throw this. So it's not... I don't think it's over yet. I know like the market, and bets are closed now, but the market gets volatile when things happen, you know, in the world. But I still think this is a pretty even bet. And yeah, the emotes in the hype cup work differently now. So if you want emotes in the hype cup, you have to spam them. So if you just use one emote now, it doesn't go in for this one. I didn't mention that yet, and I wanted to.
Nice shot.
I'll try not to throw too much, Will. Don't bounce into the water. Shit. That's not awesome. But that wind is gonna do this to it. Unless I hit that. Unless I hit the railing there, which I might. Oh, I get right shifted here too. Yikes. I don't know where I'm gonna end up. Wow, I really, okay, I'm lined up for a chip here. Not that they're gonna, like, work or anything, but... Wow, look at that. Good shot. Oh, man, I got off of it. I got there, but... I was really far off into the rough. I really didn't have any business rough putting that, but
Nice par.
I knew if I put the right amount of power on it, it would go in. I think Rob chose the wind. I might throw the match,
Ready?
Carter. Oh, that's the shoulder button. That's your rangefinder. I think that might be gate kept from you in the game until you beat like Balmy Dunes or something. But if you play online, you should have it already. But yeah, you hit the ZR, allows you to get tons of data and geometry on the slope. And this is really necessary for deciding how your ball is going to behave once it lands. Plus, I look at the elevation. The distance is important, but the elevation, in my opinion, is far more important. All stuff that you gotta know.
Nice shot.
Is it random teas too? I'm letting the universe take the wheel tonight. After my ISP disconnect, and then and then somehow, like, I don't even know how much time passed, but then I did reconnect to the same thing. Like, that's magical for me. I do. I have like 4 strokes to throw here, but I might do it. Spenny's already cleaning this match up. He's gonna eagle this too, I bet.
Nice shot.
Yes!
Great. Eagle putt.
What?
Birdie putt. Nice birdie.
What? I guess it was uphill too. Man, that was perfect.
Ready?
Rain, uphill. I mean, it's wild weather, I know that, but that was enough power if it was just rain, but it was also... I accounted for the slope, or for the curve perfectly, but it didn't really run downhill either.
Nice shot.
I still think we're going to perform admirably, Spenny. Give yourself some credit. I think Frosty's only doing 1 stroke better than us, so... And Rob's like, we're playing Rob on his evil settings.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
Yes!
I've been overpowering shit like this, and then I start smacking off the pin. I've been pinning out poorly because of that. That's why I'm adjusting the power previously. But that's the name of the game.
Ready?
Frosty Spenny, Rob 420. Wow, that's really carrying in the tailwind.
Nice on.
Everybody's getting
Birdie
it.
putt.
Yes!
And it's a beautiful day out here on 6. Look at this.
Nice birdie.
Throw it in the trash, dude. These greens are so tricky because of that. It'll never putt like that. The rest of the game, you'll never putt that easily. Look at this. Frosty made that from really far off, too. Tough stuff. Yeah, Mario Golf, Uber Crush. I say that in my head and I laugh because I think about that the Hernie Sanders impression. And then but it would be like Hernie Sanders would he would refer to it as like a Mario Golf Uber Crush. Like how somebody would refer to it as the Facebooks. He'd be like, yes, we play a Mario Golf Uber Crush together to determine who's vice president.
Nice shot.
Are we on random teas? I don't know. I don't know. Is this random teas? Are we sure this is random teas? I mean, I'm coming off really far for some reason, so yeah, I'll believe you that it's on Yeah, I was like, why am I coming off so freaking far? Okay, so yeah, this is Rob's evil funhouse. Rob's roped us into his evil funhouse settings. Ah, left shift. Fuck shit. Oh man.
Yes!
Are we playing front tees in a ranked match? You have to tell people that unless you have to get approval for that first. Random tees is different, but front tees is something altogether different. On let's see if I can do this. I'm expecting to catch the top of that lip. Yep. Go! That's what I'm talking about! Wow! That's hard to do. Yeah, Rob's evil funhouse is really wrecking shop here.
Ready?
Oh man, yeah. I mean, I ran the graphic. Yeah, that's my. It's the only way I can verify is if I look back on my VOD and over there in the corner it says ranked. I'm like, yep. Well, clearly it's ranked. See over there in the corner it says ranked. But I'm salty about it, Spenny. That's all I'm trying to say. I am fucking salty about it. Okay. Oh man. Oh my gosh. Does that go forward? What the fuck? That's karma. That's just karma. That's karma. That's karma. That's me, you know, calling my grandma once a year. It's the only reason I get that. Because that headwind should have killed that. It did kill it. I'm gonna have to just let this go, like, hard sauce. Hard and heavy sauce. Look at how much power that is on a hybrid. 18-mile-an-hour headwind.
Nice.
Saucy indeed.
Birdie.
Yes!
Wild weather.
Nice birdie.
Wild weather. Wild weather. Wild weather. It's so windy. There's no way you're gonna be able to light the bowl out here. Unjankable.
Ready?
I don't know, get Myong in here with her mystical janks. 20-mile-an-hour headwind here. That's unfair for Peach. Is it random tees? Yeah, it's gotta be random tees because this is the pro. The pro set. I better not get headwinded out of this. Look at how much dampening is already happening in my shot. Easy to miss that. It is random. Okay. Yeah, and I love how Rob is here and he's just not sharing with us what he's done. It's very funny, Rob. Very funny indeed.
Nice shot.
I wanted to go up in the wind, stay up there, get all of that windy bullshit happening up there, and then look at that. I got 3 ahead, and it stopped there. 20-mile-an-hour headwind. You can do things in 20-mile-an-hours that are very difficult. Great eagles from these two. Look at how much power I'm putting on that. Like now that I like have changed the way that I think about that. But you start getting good on your reads, and then you start, I don't know. Haven't played Wild Weather Woods competitively in a little while either.
Ready?
I know Rob's he's ambitious. He wants to climb the rank. So he is probably doing that. But I'm okay with it. I'm okay with anything. I'm having a pretty good night, all things considered. Oh man, did H take a bunch of points from him today? Tailwindy.
Nice on.
Yeah!
Birdie putt.
Or Frosty's cash too, so this is a 3v3.
Nice birdie.
I took a few here and there. Ooh, that sounds bad. Sounds like Rob lost a lot of points. I'm just reading the meta in chat.
Ready?
Sounds like Rob lost a lot of points today. Beautiful day out here on 11. We could use it. Oh, I take it personally too, dude. That's why this game really, I mean, for all of its interesting quirks, it really shows how excellent it is with how much it means to people who play it competitively. Because, like, I was watching a Link to the Past Zelda, like, randomizer race, paired race today, and it's a great game, and people take that shit really seriously, and you can tell. It's like the mark of a great game is that the top players take it incredibly seriously. And that's what's happening here with this game, too.
Nice shot. Great.
That was nice.
Eagle putt.
Whoa! Spenny was closer, though!
Nice eagle.
I can't believe that. You deserved that, Spen. After hole 1, you deserved that. Oh, wow, that was close to an Albie, dude. You saw it. That hopped right over that. That was, yeah, you could tell, dude. You're going for it. Oh, wow, I really wanted to see that one drop. Really wanted to see that one drop. 13-mile-an-hour tailwind here. I don't have to do anything.
Nice shot.
Let it alone. Oh, did Carter put a shitload of points in? Oh, wow, dude. Also, you deserved that. You also deserved that. I'll say it. You did. You
Nice
deserved it.
shot. Nice on. Birdie putt.
Is Carter by the farm? He's so impatient that wow, Spenny, that was it too, dude. That he's just gonna go die somewhere because he didn't get to play.
Nice birdie.
Oh man. Yes! That's what I'm talking about, H! That's what I'm talking about. That top spin out of the lake bed chip up for birdie, that was for you then, H. And Winter. Everything's for Winter tonight. We're like Team Winter.
Nice shot.
That was really, really close. That was too close for comfort. Oh, wow.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
Did Spenny throw the match? People are talking. It's possible. I mean, he's a hooligan. No, he's not. He bet on himself. Yeah, clearly. This has not been an easy woods. I mean, we got some good weather on some really crucial holes. But that terrible 9, this one, 20 mile an hour. Is that what we had there? 20?
Ready?
Yeah. It's chain jump on 14. Yeah, you shoot in the lake bed almost here, just because you can.
Nice shot.
Just got to avoid the tree. Only just.
Nice shot.
Ooh, I thought I was going to get a little piece of that flag.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
Yes!
And the greens
Nice
quiet
birdies.
down as the spread evens out for the end of the back 9 on Wild Weather Woods. Currently Spenny bringing up the anchor at 10 under, Frosty in third at 12, myself at 13 under in the second place spot. Rob with a hell of a lead. Rob way out ahead at 17 under. I got to make 4 strokes back on Rob in 4 holes. Talk about impossible things. Oh wow, but we have some interesting action here with 20 mile an hour tailwind. Yeah, I'm going for it, dude. I'm gonna go for it! I'm going for it. I'm going
Nice
for it.
shot.
No left shift, so this is gonna be dicey. Nobody else made it, so I don't think I'm gonna make it. Except for Bowser. He's in some crazy spot over there. Is there OB out here? Can you get out of bounds in here? I don't think you can.
Yes!
Wow, Frosty. Frosty, wow, dude. Oh man, 20 mile an hour cross
Nice
takes me for a
approach.
ride.
Birdie putt.
Wow, Frosty, that was like, really good, dude.
Nice birdie.
You had the headwind, I suppose. In 20 mile an hour wind, that's the nicest eagle of the game, dude. 20 mile an hour wind,
Ready?
bad weather in the worst rain. It doesn't get any worse than that. It can't. It actually, that's the worst. That's the. It doesn't get any worse than that. Left shift here. Let's see if we can blast through the tree. Okay, no, we have a lobby coming up next. It's Will, Carter, and fucking somebody help me. We have a room set up, but you can totally reserve your spot in the next room. Gravebot left. My bot broke and left, so I'm having a hard time keeping track of everybody who wants to play. But that's producing. It's probably excellent content to watch me try and like make my brain work with all that stuff. Wow, left shift here. What the hell is gonna happen? I can't believe I'm on the green.
Great.
Will Carter Tangelo. Yes, that's what. Yeah, that's what I meant. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Will. And then it's Cav H and or Cathedral as well. Thank you for keeping track of that. It is green chipping, but there's fringe in the way. I don't see myself having made that putt in any universe. I could have tried, but I did not see myself making that putt. I don't think I would have been that close if I did try to make that putt.
Ready?
I'm getting power in places that I just don't want it out here.
Yes!
Good job. Nice par.
I don't even know what to say. That has happened so many times so far tonight. I've only played 2 golf
Ready?
games. And, oh wow, do you go for it here? Yeah, on these tees? Yeah, even with Peach. Yeah, you go for it. All right, shift. I hope I make it across. I think I will. I might go into the rough, though. No, we'll stop it on the fairway. Nice. I'll outdrive Bowser in his risky route with Peach. I'll put that feather in my cap for certain.
Nice shot.
That headwind has to do it. Oh my gosh, I
Nice
knew
on.
right where that was. This is amazing and frustrating, but still really amazing. I love playing woods. I'm much better at woods. GG all of y'all. Who else is out here? Oh. There's Will.
Yes!
GG. GG. Nicely
Nice.
done. That's enough woods. Yeah, let's go back to the grasslands instead of the woodlands. Yes, the classic 11-mile-an-hour wind that, and then you get 13 next, and it's like, oh, what's happening? 21 under. That's a strong score from Rob on very difficult settings. Frosty takes the win on me with that beautiful eagle chip on 15. He was tight up until then, but that's your we tie over that. Or no, yeah, Frosty wins over me on that. But yeah, Rob, with the first place, would you mind reporting? Thank you so much. GG, thank you as well, Nepturic. Wake, that was a good golf game. That was a really good game of golf. The Pred might be kind of a knockout here. Yeah, I think Grave Rob really takes it. Like, takes it. Let's see. Whoa. Whoa. 21,000? Whoa. 21,000 gravestones. 21,000 gravestones. Yes. Oh my gosh. It was Rob first, then me. Frosty was a casual tag along. Frosty's not ranked. And Spenny was last. But yeah, Rob Red Grant is he's cruising. He's doing good work. Where's he at? He's right here, 16th in the world currently. Frosty's got it. Yeah, you won a spot in the next match on stream. Congratulations. Kudos. Do you have a tee preference? If you want to run first tee on Highlands, I mean, we can do that if you want. If you want to run do your thing. Okay, so next match, it's Will, Tangelo, and Carter coming up on an undisclosed course just yet. We can run the league settings. None of us have played our league matches yet. So, but yeah, it's Carter, it's Will, and it's Tangelo. And then feel free to use QJoin. It's a good way to keep track of it in chat so that I know, but we're doing it manually tonight, so you're going to have to help me. So feel free to pipe up. If I've overlooked you, I will apologize in advance, but feel free to pipe up if you're not being obnoxious. My bot is broken, and I'm doing my best. But yeah, that sounds pretty good, Rob. I know we are queuing things up. So it looks like Myong might be here for it. Oh, he's benched this week? Nice. We'll run a good pred. Go ahead and, if you want to fire up a pred, Spenny, feel free. I'm going to take a short break here, and then we're going to get back in it. But yeah, which course are we playing? What teams are we playing for the gravestone prediction? So currently it's Tangelo, Will, me, and Carter. And I'm gonna run my ads right now so that anybody watching that's not a sub doesn't get any bullshit during this match. Yes, and we're playing Spiky Palms. Streamer says we're playing Spiky Palms. So if you want to veto the streamer, I mean you can. You just have to, you'll have to get 4/5 of the chat on your side to veto me. It's all legislation. Spiky it is, but feel free to put 10 minutes on the pred, Spenny, because I got to take a short break here. But we'll be right back after these messages. Don't go anywhere, folks. This one's going to be good. Veto? Well, yeah, you have to work it out in the Continental Twitchburg Congress, Kev. That's for you. That's a whole lot of bureaucracy. But I have a whole lot of confidence in you. And we're back. Thanks for being patient with me, as always. I love how we're seeding some tea in chat with how this is all set up. Big bets, really big business going on in this prediction. What a fantastic stream. Sometimes my worst shows are my best shows. I think the bot might be broken because I didn't reset anything when I reconnected. So it did start a new stream, but the bot still is in the old stream somehow, somewhere. But yeah, I do like first tee on Spiky. I'm fine for that. I would actually kind of prefer that. Wow, Goldie's 18. That's incredible. We have a really wide breadth of age ranges in the golf scene, which I think is really indicative of a healthy esport. Golf usually a little bit more of like a mature crowd, but no, we've got a lot of and I'm like right there in the middle of everybody. Like I know Drolo and Rob are like on like the more mature side, and H and Goldie being sort of fully steeped in academia yet. And then and right there in the middle is fucking Graveyard. I got a fresh sparkling water for Spiky Palms. It's my favorite. It's my tradition. I always open a spiky water before I head out to Spiky Palms. Big bet happening here. Big bet happening here. Yeah, I like. I got kind of on the sparkling water kick a few years ago, and now I really like it. I think it's actually makes me feel better, just like overall. I think it's because there's just lots of minerals and stuff in the water. It's just good for you. Oh yeah, you're right, Myung. I did. I ended it. I started a new one. Gravebot did respond. That does sometimes happen with Stream Elements. I don't use anything really complex. I certainly don't pay for a bot. So I'm fully confident that by Thursday it will be or by Friday it will be fixed. But for tonight we're doing it. We're doing it. I should have like a little notepad because I could do that. But yeah, upcoming in the next match will be Lady Myung and anybody else that joined the queue but is now not in the queue because the queue is broken. Feel free to pipe up. We didn't get K, unfortunately. Yep, I'll make the room. Let's jump over to Super Mario Golf here. I don't think I have anything cool to look at other than Frosty Moon's sweet ass font. I gotta get me a cool font. Tangelo's here though. Gets knocked out of 7th in the world though, or he was 6th forever, but now currently 7th in the world. Highest ranked player in the upcoming match. So Tanja Ferris and Williard. I know, right? I'm fine if the top ranked players are picking their matches, but if they're completely absent, then I also sort of have a problem with that too. And I know it's possible players can be removed by hand. That's only ever been done if they request it themselves. But yeah, Vita left the server. They were a ranked player that we had seen many times out in the wild. We were really thrilled that we got to start playing with them, and then they left the server. So I don't know what happened. I hope they're okay. But yeah, the top of the boards need cleaned up because we're covering now. At this point, we start at the top a lot. That's why I'm gonna stop starting at the top with the boards because a lot of these players just aren't present. Oh wow! So 4 months ago, I saw the one bot coder posted on Reddit like 4 months ago. Oh, that's I think Rob's forfeiting his spot. If you have a, yeah, no, I think we can totally get a replacement in there if you want. I think that's like a golfer's head game. That's often said before somebody starts a match. Like, are they just fucking with each other? Is that like a weird gentleman's head game? Seven JJL7. Wow, it looks like an emoji. Like it looks like if you would flip the room ID upside down, it looks like a little guy like saluting with a joint in his one hand or something like that. So the next one's going to be Lady Myung, Red, myself, and probably somebody else. Yeah, who hasn't played yet? That's what we're trying to do. Oh my gosh. Ay, ay, ay. Oh my gosh. My mic might die during this match, so if my mic dies, it'll be hilarious. "30 seconds left on the pred." It's spiky. It's my favorite course. One of my favorite courses. We don't have a win preference, do we? And is it ranked as well? All good questions. Not ranked. Okay. So it's big pred. Oh shit! Damn it. This is how I could tell everything's broken. Is that my stupid hotkeys, like for some reason just stopped working. Everything probably needs reset after that weird internet outage, and I just didn't reset everything. Well, if he says no, I'm not going to. Oh, he meant for the win. Okay, cool. But yeah, it's a ranked match, folks. And that reset my thing. So I'm gonna put. Well, shit, I can just do this twice. I'm gonna put Winter's huge ass tip in there twice again. That's what was going on over there when it did all of my emotes. But yeah, here we go. What a night. What a crazy night. Crazy stream. Crazy stream. Alright. Spiky used to be my home course until a couple of things happened and then I didn't feel good on it anymore. But that was also maybe not with my best characters. Perhaps that was when I was doing all that spooky shit with Boo. And that could have really had... That could have produced a lot of issues. And maybe I took that to heart, and that's why I abandoned Spiky Pong. Ooh, right shift. I give it a little push there at the end. Goodness gracious, Tangelo. What a... Oh my gosh. Tangelo Eagles won.
Nice on.
Fuck. Having unnormal wins.
Nice birdie.
Did I do that backwards?
Ready?
Something weird about that jank. Something not right about that jank I just did. If you were watching closely, you might also be like, what? What did you just do there? I don't know. I don't know what I just did there. I have no idea what I just did there.
Nice shot.
But that was an incredibly strong eagle from Tange. Should stop right in the flat. Wow!
Birdie.
I mean, Tange is close, but Will is tickling the dragon's tail there. Holy shit, dude! You're about to do something magical.
Nice birdie.
This is about to be a cracked match. This feels like it.
Ready?
If you got it on the pred, we had good time. I like running the pred over the brakes because it like manages our time well. I'm not going down here at all. I'm just gonna kick that over right tree side. Oh man, wow, we get away with it too. I kept it frond height, but I sort of felt like for some reason first tee lets you not hit the frond there. It's kind of weird. Let's get the 7 wood out for this. It's 7 yards up. It's a good omen. 7 wood. Yeah.
Nice shot.
Maybe should have let that just dampen on its own. Oh, I hit the tree after all. Shit. I wanted to be just a little bit ahead of that. Darn it. This is gettable though. I should have top spinned
Nice
it.
approach. Birdie.
There's not enough, like, the balls, there's no forward motion happening with the ball, so without topspin there, it's going to be, like, impossible to put in.
Nice birdie.
That's a bunker stroke. We give up a stroke to the bunker. Yeah, Tange has got a capture card now, and, like, is building hardware for what might be, like, the most pro golf stream on the face of the earth. 2 unexpected eagles already from Tange on Spiky. He loves it. He loves Spiky. He's a spiky Tangelo. He's like a prickly pear. It's like an orange, like a spiky orange. I played that really well. Do I actually even get that on? I never hit the green. Does it stop there? It's not going to stop there. Fringe? La Frange? I'll take it. I'll take it. Not even the biggest iron that I could put on that, but it still brings me up a little bit far off. That was nasty, Tangelo. It was a good putt, by the way. But Tangelo Eagles 4. It's a ranked match. I mean, he could be on par for a spiky comp world record, but he's not playing ranked. So, Wow. He gets everything right so far. Yeah, this is God tier golf. We're watching. It's like fucking watching God play golf. Tangelo is God tier golfer. Hey, have a great night, Cav2. Sleep well, be well. I hope you have a great day tomorrow. We'll get to play golf together soon. I'm sure of it. But awesome hanging out, dude. Thanks for hanging out all night.
Nice shot.
That 3-wood must be tamed. Here we go. Ooh, no forward bounce on that. That was close though. That was actually kind of a nice set. I don't mind
Birdie.
that. I want to work on. This is like the close janks are actually kind of really tough.
Flag. Nice birdie.
Is that yeah, it's Will's first mistake. Carter as well. So Carter Tangelo up by 3 at this point. Am I right?
Ready?
Yeah, everybody quiets down for this one. I'm feeling the vibe. Everybody's like pulling up a chair, like, damn, we've got a straight up perfect, almost a perfect game. There's 2 pars of the first blood. It's a really nice looking game so far. Left shift here, I'll take it. I got the regular backspin on this, but still, I am sailing with that power. Good flat spot, nice stop. No funny business out of that. Carter hitting it out of the sand here. Comes up on the green, only just though. Good stop.
Nice shot.
That's 4-mile-an-hour wind that has to equal a little bit more elevation there. Yeah, it works out my line a little bit funny, but otherwise that was fucking perfect.
Nice on.
How did that get on the right-hand side of that? I don't know. That's tough for Will.
Nice birdie.
We'll hold it. At 3 strokes a differential? Yeah.
Ready?
It's tough. Spiky's a hard course, man. Hole 7, too. A lot of golf left to be played. Let's take a look at the scorecard. I missed, I didn't really miss any eagles yet. Tangelo's just literally killing. Thinking about start taking a higher trajectory still with this. You have trouble getting over the tree. The 9-wood will get over the tree. And the 9-wood doesn't include as much spin when it gets there.
Nice on. Birdie.
But it's playing with fire for sure.
Yes!
Nice birdie. Ready?
Very good, very good. First big eagle of the game. But, I mean, Tangela's already put down 3 big eagles. Like, that's why this game is already totally cracked. Going all the way down here. I want the power. I don't care if I hit the Typhoon. Just go. It'll add some more distance. Like the line. Get me on the grid. There we go.
Great. Eagle.
I almost thumped that. Ah.
Birdie.
Oh, right in the zone, too.
Nice birdie.
Carter puts the eagle in. Wow, dude. Makes up for that par. Brings it together. Holy shit. Carter, Tangiferis. Fucking throwing trash into the wheel yard. You're not supposed to throw garbage into the wheel yard.
Ready?
And Carter's like, what? She's throwing a pizza box out this car window into the wheel yard. And it's like, we're trying to like grow flower, you know, it's like it's a wildlife preserve. Carter's like, what?
Nice shot.
Oh man. Power bush. It's the power bush technique. Use the bush to spill off all of the extra power that you didn't need when you got there.
Nice shot.
It's not gonna run that side. It did roll exactly the way that I needed it to.
Eagle putt. Nice eagle. Ready?
It's gonna be tricky. We head off onto the back 9. This is going to be a tricky back 9. Look at this stacked ass team, dude. Oh man, dude.
Nice shot.
How did I not hit that tree? For a perfect set.
Nice shot.
Man, I drifted just downhill of it.
Nice on. Birdie.
Just drifted downhill of that.
Nice birdie. Ready?
All right, Will, you got another one of those dunks in you? Will's like, another one of what? It's like me standing next to Will on the tee box, like being like, You got it, man. And Will's like, what? You can't be serious. Oh, yeah. I'm serious.
Nice shot.
Nope, I don't have this.
Nice on. Birdie.
Yes!
That's where you want to land, though. It's nice and flat there. You don't have to think about the putt too much.
Nice birdie.
Good looking spiky. I love it out here. It's a beautiful desert
Ready?
ambiance. Ooh, right shift. Okay, we're gonna be a little closer to this succulent than I want to be. Oh, no, we're gonna split the difference on that. We'll have a bad lie, but we don't have any obstruction. I was worried about these weird succulent plants over there. Man, this is a beautiful pin for this. But yeah, I'm gonna have a little trouble reading the bend in the meter there.
Great. Eagle.
Good looking
Nice.
putt from the rough. Was that a rough putt, Carter? I think it was. Look at that line. Will really almost gets that. Ooh, Tangelo misses. That's the first mistake from Tangelo all game on hole 12. That is and that's uncharacteristic too. You've got a chance, Will. So you're telling me there's a chance. So you're telling me there's a chance. And Tangelo's like, well, not really.
Ready?
I didn't like the jank on that. Wasn't it 9? 9 mile an hour? That's tough.
Nice shot.
Alright, I like that. Beautiful beach route. This is the easy beach route on the left. Anybody can really take this route, I think.
Nice shot.
Ooh, it doesn't rock uphill with me. Otherwise, that's a beautiful
Nice
shot.
Birdie.
I can't believe Spiky already happened in the league and I blew it.
Nice birdie.
Oh man, I was thinking in my head, I'm like, when's Spiky gonna happen in the league? It's like, nope, it already happened and you totally borked it. I played Gucci Gang and I lost 16 under to fucking... I think he got a 20 under, 18, 19 under. Oh shit. Oh no. That spells doom for the Williard, I think. Up by 6.
Ready?
Wow. 6-stroke lead, yeah. I mean, it's spiky, dude. There's nothing really that you could have done. You get into some of these circumstances and there's just not a great answer for it. You have to bid it out. A lot of the time it just results in a par. Especially when you're getting left shifted on your tee box route. Like heavy left shift. Wow. It's a safe route in case that happens, but I'm still too close to this tree for comfort. I think it's gonna be okay, but... In my head, I was like, there's no way I hit the bush with that. That bush is rude.
Nice.
That bush is rude.
Yes!
Nice car.
Oh no. Oh no. That's not good.
Ready?
I mean, it could be worse, but... Oh, okay. I like this pin. I haven't eagled it in a while, but I do like the idea of eagling it. Right shift and I heavy corrected. Okay, it's fine. It's ideal, actually. I actually have a window at the pin. And we get to look at Spike. Hello, Spike. Should have just left it alone, it would have skipped.
Nice chipping.
Yes!
This is a hell of a putt. Tange with the eagle, though. What the fuck?
Ready?
Oh my gosh. Tange with the eagle, and he's at 20 under, off to the gauntlet. Tange is on world record pace here. He only missed that one little thing on 12. But he made up for another, or actually, what is the world record on Spiky? That's gotta be like 27, I think. Whoa! Who was that? Or, Carter's just moving quick. I always do that on this hole. I always think somebody holds it out. And I'm like, oh, you're wrong. You're just wrong.
Nice shot.
Alright, so that's about 8 yards with all three, and then that's the headwind at 9, so I should come up short.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
Yes!
Nice birdie.
Tough stuff. Off to 17. Tricky evening out here.
Ready?
Each one of these players know that they want to know that they want to clutch it. I mean, anything could happen. We could see somebody. I mean, we could throw on 18 and Will could get the eagle. Will could albatross. Oh no, there's a bush right there. That's so bad. I didn't even see it there. It like blends in so perfectly. I thought the headwind would bring me in a little bit closer than that. Oh man, this is gonna be a fucking Hail Mary. I know this patch of rough is safe here and over there it is too, but man, there's a bush. This bush is... These fucking bushes. Oh no, I think Carter's getting into trouble here too. Well, this is sporting. A lot of crap in between me and them. Alright, right where I wanted to bring it in. It doesn't curve off for me. Oh no, wow. 17 is a harbinger of death and fucking pestilence and malady. 17 is an awful place. Let's get out of here. Can we leave this hole, please?
Nice pump.
Tangelo could albatross. Oh man, even Tangelo doesn't eagle that. Such a tough eagle.
Ready?
My route is good for it, but not if I have a bush involved in it. This route's always just big fun. If you play Peach, you can do this one one-handed. This is my favorite one-handed route. Watch, you want the tree. You want to hit the tree. Here, give me the tree. Oh, I don't hit the tree. But alright, so I'm... Normally you hit the tree and it plunks you down right there. We still have a beautiful window at this, but I'm technically in the short row. So I will have Big Dorito for this. Ooh, right shifted. Stay away from that tree. Thank goodness. We're gonna have a weird putt, but
Great.
at least I'm not chipping up. I wanted. Oh, it's in the rough too? Fuck, I wanted to drift that right in there, dude. Makes me so mad. I wanted to just lay it in there. Carter doesn't get the eagle either. So I will take the win there. Tangelo chipping for the most Chad eagle. I was gonna say, if you get that, this is like the most Chad spiky palms you've ever shot. Not quite. He is human after all. Has to take a bird there with the rest of us. Is Will eagle that? No, yeah, Will gets the eagle there at the end. Well, Will did what he needed to do. Will's like, I did my part. But oh my gosh, 15 and 8. 15 for... So in the rank match, that's me in first, Carter in second, Will in third. But for the Team Pred match on stream, Tangelo takes a strong win. Like, a really strong win. A really strong win. Look at that scorecard. That's intense, dude. That's beautiful. That's really good. That's really good. Wow, holy shit. So 18 under and 15 under does not beat 17 under and 22 under. Am I right? And Carter, yeah, Carter, would you post for me? That would be very kind of you. Yeah, Tange was on some sort of weird Tangelo enhancing substance there. Dude, Tange, you're so good. You're so good. 70-30. Swayed on Tange with a big bet. Carter knows how to make it. He knows how to make this stuff happen. Puts down 10, takes back 14. Wow. That's a come up, dude. What a pull. What a pull. that's huge. That's huge. On my, especially on my channel, where like if you can pull 4K on a huge 20,000 Fred on Blue Candy's channel, I feel like you've done well. But pull 4K on a channel, a small streamer's channel, is pretty awesome, pretty cool. Please check out my wares. Some of the things are getting cooler by the day. Yeah, Tange was like a citrus monster. So up next, we have, and correct me if I'm wrong, it's Lady Myong, Spenny, and Rob? If anybody didn't play yet, let me know. But yeah, Myong definitely in for it. If anybody hanging out that has wanted to play that has not gotten to play on stream, feel free to speak now or forever hold your peace. Not forever, you just till next match. Frosty, did Frosty want to play? He's yeah, pop in, Frosty. Faux show. Have we had any more league matches reported this evening? No. Currently, only 2 official league matches have been reported this week so far. I am fine with cash. If we're doing casual, well, I mean, I'm down for whatever. I mean, actually, I'm down for whatever. Carter, if you want a chance to win some of your points back, we can play ranked. Okay, so next will be Spenny, Carter, and someone else, or oh, Carter's got to kick off. If well, is it ranked? If you're playing ranked and you want to stay for one more, and Rob's got a minute here, we can do that. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So yeah, if you want to play ranked, well, yeah, let's do this. Rob, are you sticking around for one more, or do you wanna get in this one? Because I will totally stick around for additional matches after this one. You know, it's not the last one. I think it's later for Red. I think he's in Korea, so it's like tomorrow already for him. Yeah, I was gonna say Carter's only played one, so we'll run this one. Right on. Very good, Will. Very good. Well, yeah, where do you want to play, Carter? Pomegranate. Yeah, like which course do you want to play? Yeah, I agree with that. Anything but blustery basin. Cool. Yeah, I sort of set out to practice those settings a bunch, and I haven't really practiced them tonight. So we can do the league settings, or we can do champ settings. Rob, it's been great playing golf with you tonight. I will catch you on the morrow. Always another game available. Oh, Carter's out. Hey, have a great night, Rob. GG indeed. Always GG. Oh my gosh, you guys are a trip. Here, you figure your thing out, and I'll be right back. There's 5 minutes on this, so there's a minute to go. Or are you here? Okay, cool. I was gonna say if you need to go do something, I will take a short break, but. Three and a half minutes left on the prediction. Feel free to throw your stones around. They're fun to play with. I know. I know that. I know that because I made them. I know that because I made them. Oh my gosh! What a pred! What a match! What a night! Ranked between Myung. Myung, are you casual or ranked? What a fucking night. Oh my gosh. What a week. What a life. It's Let's Play Life. We're doing a Let's Play on life. You never know what's coming next. It's like I would imagine it is. Carter. And if you're digging the content, we dig you. Thanks for having our back, everybody. It's been amazing. I love how our channel spans like a wide age range and also a wide range of international. Like we've got Rob in South Korea. We've got myself on the East Coast of the North American continent. We've got mostly Canadian players. Play this. There's a lot of Canadian players in this sport, this league.
Bring me those stones.
Bring me those stones. Bring me those stones. Bonkety bonk, not in the trunk. So close. So close indeed.
Nice approach. Birdie putt.
Right on, Nepturic. I'm so glad you're enjoying the content. I'm so glad you've been hanging out all night. This is awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, I love how, and I'm a night owl. I've never been comfortable waking up super early and doing everything at speed with society. I do everything on my own, and at really strange hours. I keep really weird hours.
Ready?
But it's healthy for me because that's just how my body tells me it wants to operate. But because of that, I end up conversing with a lot of our friends on the West Coast and overseas because it's easier for me to sync up with Zurich if we can plan on doing a 2 a.m. here, or an 8 a.m. there is a 2 a.m. An 8 p.m. here is a 2 a.m. there. I think they're 6 hours away from us. A little bit much, but it's got the headwind. It's not going to eke me out on the side, so it's going to come up left.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
Right on, Cathedral. I'm pleased to hear that. It's been a great bad show. It's been I'll say it. It's been a great bad show. And it is. I guess it is getting late. As always, big ups to everybody who is patient with us as we do play. I know sometimes it's golf matches last a lot longer than a lot of other like online esport matches. So it's always, if you gotta wait 25 minutes to play and you're in the queue, and then the fucking queue breaks, you know, like it can be really frustrating. So I can't thank everybody enough for their patience and for their support. I think it's actually quirky and fun. Like when goofy things go wrong, it's like as long as you handle them with a good attitude, I think it's kind of quirky and fun. It's like good content for the stream. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. Oh no! Don't hit the typhoon. Yeah, that's what I'm fucking talking. I'm getting the hole. Graveyard strats. Big eggplant block energy on that shot. That's for you, Cathedral, and you and all of our lurkers. That eagle is for you. Big gravy eggplant. Dude, that's the simple applications of creative techniques. That eggplant block emoji is one of the finest. That's one of the finest things. I mean, people. I would imagine you have subs that subscribe just to use that emote. I know. I mean, I know I do. Yeah, wasn't it speed? Didn't speed give you shit for removing eggplant block emoji?
Ready?
It's yeah, I remember it was like the day you probably did that morning when you were working on your stream, and then that night somebody was like, "What the fuck? Where's my eggplant block emoji?" Like, really? That's what you did it for you? Okay, yeah. It's like you gotta play to your crowd, Cathedral. he knows how to read a room. He's a performer. He's a performer, and he's a good artist too. I mean, look at that eggplant block emoji. That's production. That's production quality. Yeah, you give the people what they want, as long as it's not unhealthy for you. But yeah, the show must go on. I'm feeling this headwind. I'm gonna use it to my advantage. Oh man, I almost tangeloed that.
Nice on.
Eggplant. There's an eggplant block hiding in the trees. Like, yeah, you gotta watch out for that guy. Oh, I see.
Nice birdie.
It's a solid game of golf.
Ready?
Yeah, and not only was the bounce off the rock on that eagle like truly sick, but the shaping was also something to behold. If you caught what I did there, it was pretty special.
Nice shot.
Myung asks for the world and gets it. Unless that's no, she's in a good place here. She gets Shy Guy needs a little bit of help with the distance. Well, he gets it. Man, my lie here is bad. Yeah. Wow. Ooh, wow, this is bad. Normally you don't get a fairway lie that sucks this much.
Nice shot.
It's the iron. It's. If I would have done that with the hybrid, that would have done some really wily shit.
Nice on.
Come off a little bit far here. Darn it. A little bit more power and I could have had that.
Nice
Tough
par.
stuff. Carter moves into the lead. Yeah, there was like I considered using Waluigi guy for like a purple
Ready?
guy, like when to change like the color to purple. I considered that. There's like a lot of type purple guy into Google. Waluigi comes up. That looks good, Carter.
Nice shot.
Big Waluigi energy.
Excellent.
What the fuck? No! What is happening? How close is this? How close do you think this is? 0.24?
Nice birdie.
0.24. That might be the closest I've ever gotten anything. Wait, it was just, I thought it said 0.24. Man, dude, how did that not drop? I'll use my squeaky voice for that one. 0.24. Oh my gosh. That is ludicrous. Okay, hopefully I don't keep going into... Oh man, everybody's gonna hit the rocks here! Oh, I don't hit the rocks. Where the fuck? What the hell is going on here? What? What the fuck is that? What is this destroyed piece of timber here? It's terrible. Gosh. What the fuck, man? There's like literally nothing I can do here. Gosh, there is like very little I have as far as an option here. If I just reset to the other side, like, wow. You'll
Nice shot. Flag bogey.
Oh.
Ready?
Oh my gosh, nothing is cooperating tonight. Nothing. I wasn't ranting. I was sort of just saying about how that shot broke my mic. That placement, that lie, that bad lie, it broke my mic. Where is the cat? Yeah. Everything about my stream is breaking tonight, Will. everything is breaking. Oh man. It's like a meta. Now it's like part of my brand. It's like part of my personality. Like you love when you're here, when you can be here during a mic drop. It's like a literal mic drop.
Nice shot.
Just gotta go up over the tree and bring it down, but still have a little bit of distance on it. I have regular backspin here. The line doesn't work out, but it's good placement.
Great. Eagle.
Yeah, no, that's part of that's the vibe of the stream, is that we keep plugging away, and eventually things start looking up. You know what I mean? The night is always darkest before the dawn, and we stream at night a lot. I don't know if that correlates, but still though, it's good.
Nice eagle.
Oh yeah, Cathedral was here when my cat actually escaped my home, and but somehow came right back. It was I got lucky. That was the luckiest night. Oh, she's right here. Hey, oh. Oh. She's super tired. I just lifted her out of her cat bed and transplanted her over here. We'll see if she stays. It looks like she's gonna. She's looking pretty cozy. She's not like, there's not a whole lot of cat facial action happening here. That's kind of weird. But she's here. Oh yeah, that's right. And Myong was on stream when my drunk neighbor tried to break into my house, and I yelled at him, but I had the stream muted, but Myong was on Discord and heard me yell at my neighbor. Oh my god, that was the best. The stream is amazing. The stream is cooler than real life. The stream is better. Stream life is, yeah, you want to focus on that. You want to focus on that because it makes sense. It's cozier. It's like it's better for everybody.
Nice.
Thanks for waiting for me, everybody. I appreciate you putting up with my bullshit on the golf course.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, you gotta ask Myong. She's the only one who really knows. I was all like worked up into like a mode where Graveyard would actually like yell at somebody. So I don't even recall. Myong heard it though. It was really funny. I think the VOD might still be available too. I think for a moment, just for like a second, you hear Myong go, "Ooh." Or like somewhere in the audio track, and I was like, I wonder if that was like right when I was like, what the fuck, man? I forget what I said. It was something like, what the fuck, man? Oh man, Frosty gets that rock bounce, but I got my first game of the night tonight. It's a nasty place to be. Frosty gets that rock bounce, and I got the same one. I got the same one. Yeah, I went into like business. It was business time all of a sudden. It was business time. And I fake it well. I'm gonna hit that fucking tree. Anyway. We're under it. God! Whoa! Fuck! So many things are happening. Oh, this crap is occurring. Oh my gosh. Oh man, what a night. Oh man, tonight is a funny night. Nobody birdies!
Nice
Darn it,
try.
that was my chance. That was my chance to get one back on Carter. Super Pario Golf. Super Pario... Pario Golf Super Rush.
Nice shot. Nice on.
Cathedral, I do that too sometimes where I'll be doing shit on my other thing and I'll be watching a stream and then I'll like have that up on my laptop and like there's something on my phone. And I'm like, wow, you're really just a Twitch Bergian. So that's right. I like it.
Nice birdie.
Actually, everybody had a really tough putt at that. Shift is that's why I play Peach. That's one of the reasons why I play Peach. And I've kind of been bitching about Shift tonight too. Ooh, I didn't go up there. Hopefully it's not. Yeah, okay, that'll catch the wind. Oh, Will, you're so good too, dude. Like it's actually incredible to see Will shoot us like an uncanny 15 under here and there. Because you're just like, wow, I finally beat Will. And then Will's probably got his head in his hands over it because this game wrecks you. Make no mistake. This game wrecks homes. This game will wreck you.
Nice shot.
I don't think that's going to bounce up there. Nope, I'm chipping blind here. The random raid I get taken with as well, Cathedral, because I leave a bunch of streams up as well, and then I come back and I'm like, there's no way I clicked on this. Like in the streams recommended for you, it's like there's no fucking way I clicked on this and stayed here. But it's always like a raid. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it.
Nice approach.
Oh my gosh, everything about tonight is like that close. Well, you're close. But hey, if you're not first, you're last, right, kid?
Nice birdie.
No, I hear you, Will, and I attack things from a completely weird angle too, because I'm always streaming the game. So it's like my focus is totally different when I play without streaming. It's honestly like unfair to my teammates, but sometimes it's like really good for you. Sometimes the pressure is really good for your game, but sometimes
Nice shot.
sometimes it is not, or sometimes you just don't recognize things that you're like, how did I miss that? But it's because you're focusing on stream stuff and other things.
Not chipping.
Get one back there. Yeah, I agree. I think the same thing about waiting tables, Cathedral. I feel like if you wait tables successfully for like 6 months, a year of your life, you'll be a better person to all the other humans you ever meet. Just because of what you had to fucking go through. Streaming's not that abusive. People take their food very seriously. But I do agree with you in that, like, if you find comfort in that task, you'll probably do well at streaming because it's a lot of that. But I am so oblivious and so dumb about so many different things. Speed made a great compilation video of me basically saying the exact opposite of what is occurring on screen, and I'm not listening to anyone. I've got my head down, I'm cruising forward, and I'm just talking about how Speed is not holing out. And he puts a hole-in-one-ing right there, and he made a sticker about it too. It's really funny. But no, I do that. It's definitely a quality of mine. But I think genuine obliviousness is I guess it's me, so I have this I think it's quite charming. Dude, oh
Nice
man,
approach.
the wind. The wind.
Nice birdie.
I really didn't think, because he wasn't playing Blue Yoshi and his name wasn't Speed, and we had played a match with Dirty earlier that night, so MGSR Discord was in the thing. Like, I was looking right at him doing it, and I just did not realize he was doing it. But then one time he just like did it, and I said that it didn't happen, like right before my eyes. I don't know what I was thinking there. It's always so funny, and nobody called me out on it either. Like nobody in chat, like everybody was just like, yep, yeah, sure. He's fucking magical, dude.
Nice shot.
Yeah, I don't know what I meant by that. I was like, that was like, oh, I get blown bad there too. I don't know what I meant by that,
Nice
Spenny,
one.
because like clearly
Birdie putt.
it was a hole-in-one, but I said it wasn't. It was so fucking weird, but it was fucking really funny. If you were just hanging out there for that,
Nice.
that was hilarious. Especially because I think everybody's laughing at it on their own, because nobody was talking about it in chat. Or maybe you were, and I just didn't realize because I'm oblivious to everything. It's possible. It's possible. Yeah, and I'm talking about it. Yeah, how am I not like? What is my brain not coming out of my ears? Because I'm talking about how he's on a tear with 8 hole-in-ones, then I'm also talking about how he's not getting a hole-in-one. Like, what the fuck is the matter with you, Graveyard? You fucking stupid or something? I don't know. I actually don't have a good explanation for you. I was just talking. I was just talking about things. Oh man, normally I'm right about what I see before me, but yeah, you know, that just goes to show you reality is a subjective thing, right?
Nice shot.
I dodged that with the 9 wood. Not in a good place, but I do dodge some really weird shit. Tangelo feels my pain on all of those close ones. That is just bananium. That is bananium. Bananium. Yeah, that was getting into some indica that night. That's true. That could have been why.
Ready?
I was definitely getting into, and I like the bananium so much. I saved I've got 1 dab of the bananium left in the thing, so maybe I'll do that tonight, just in solidarity for everyone, and about how great of a stream it's been. This one, like, I'm trying to. There's no reason why I'm not. That time it looked like I was gonna hit it for sure, but normally when I just shoot right through there, it still hits it, and I don't understand why. Get the old 7 wood out. Finally timed the cloud properly. Go a little bit past it, but we're on the green with some sort of putt.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
Put so much extra power on this. But read the break in the rain.
Nice birdie.
Clutch. Clutch.
Ready?
Alright, this wind is gonna help.
Nice shot.
Oh no, I'm going off of it, but it might be okay. Actually kind of landed in a beautiful spot for this pin, I think. Yeah, look, I can kind of see it over there. I can just see it. And the wind's gonna help me put it there too. I'm looking at you, wind. That's right. How are you gonna get there? Well, you're gonna help me. That sounds like something my detective character would say, Cathedral. Like my detective character that is the detective but is also the criminal in the story. He's investigating himself. Whoa! I didn't realize how cool this story was. This story just got cooler. But he would say that to himself. Yeah, the old wraparound. The fucking magic elves are back. Holy shit! Oh my god. Oh, it is. They really are back. Holy shit. Oh no! I didn't want to push it on that side, even though I should have.
Birdie putt.
I didn't want to push it on that side, but I had to.
Nice.
But the way that the green slope is really counterintuitive to that. GG. GG. Strong 20 under from Bowser. I think Frosty's casual and Carter is Carter, Meong, and I are ranked. Or, oh, was it all? I thought, or I think I was asking Will if it was ranked, but in retrospect, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense because Will wasn't actually playing. So. I thought Frosty was playing casual today because he said he wasn't up to play ranked. But yeah, I mean, give him the rank. The dude's like been having some bad luck out there. Give him the rank points for Christ's sake. Yeah, rank it. Fuck it. I don't care. You won't get any you won't get any objection from me. Yeah, Will's calling the shots, and I'm acting like he's in the. Will hasn't been in a game in fucking 30 minutes. Oh man, what a night! Yeah, stream is broke, and it's honestly working better than ever. Just leave it broke. What was the pred? Carter Yard wins the pred, right? Oh man, no, you like Will was talking about. What were we talking about? I forgot. I forgot already. Carter Yard, the Carter Yard. Oh man. Yeah, he's typing. He's like sleep typing. Oh, I'm not even looking at the shit. Fuck. He's like sleep typing responses to the game. No, Will's still here. Will's still here. Oh my gosh, what a night! Holy fuck! This has been a hell of a stream. I can't believe. I don't know if my timer is right. This has been streaming for 4.5 hours. So I'm gonna call last match. If this upcoming match is, if we are playing another one, I'm gonna call last match. Yo, Carter, have a great night, dude. Sleep well, my man. Awesome playing golf with you. Carter, the Carter. Let's play a ranked shell top. Pro. Oh man. I won't ask you then. I've got one left in me because this has been a fucking crazy night, dude. You going for the suit too? The cat's like chilling too. Check it out. The cat never chills. It's such a weird night. The cat never chills. Okay, if you're still hanging out and you've been patient and you want to throw down for a ranked shell top pro, feel free. There's 2 spots open. Sorry the queue's been broke all night, everybody. If you're a first come first serve sort of buffet, if you like buffets, then you love it. Then you're all about it. If I ignored anyone in chat tonight, also I apologize. I've been very scatterbrained lately, just in life. It's nothing about the stream. It's just how I am. Oh wow, Bun Boy. It's Bun. He's nice. Carter is flexing right now. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this big paw. Look at this paw. Sometimes she'll attack my hair. That's what I was trying to get to happen. Here you go, Carter. Grave bun. This is very, very spherical. This golfy kind of fun. Thank you. I appreciate that, Carter. That's very nice of you. It's a hell of a flex, my man. Yes, this is Graveyard the Purple Yogi bids you a good rest for the evening. Sleep well, my dude. Really great hanging out on stream tonight. No takers. We had some real chomping at the bit golfers earlier, but it is super late, so that's probably why. That's probably why folks are kicking off. But yeah, we'll hang out here and wait for anybody. Myong, do you want to join us for one last one? It doesn't have to be ranked. Frosty as well. I'm playing it first come first serve. But yeah, Myong hasn't gotten to play many matches on stream tonight. Isn't it funny? I'm a master of disguise. If I went clean shaven, I'd become a completely different person. It's really funny how that adds a lot. So it makes your face feel like longer visually because it's a darker color. Such a fluffy chonk. Let's play. I want to play a shell top. I haven't got a chance to play shell top yet tonight, and I would love to play a shell top to finish off my night. So that's where I am headed with this one. Yeah, shell top, colorful, zen, it's very granola yogi course. I'm saying let's keep the high test thing going right up until the end. We'll do a ranked shell top. That's always like pretty wild. Anybody that doesn't want to play ranked shell top is fully understandable. A lot of the top golfers don't, but I, on the other hand, do. Frosty's gonna casual this one, right on. He's picking his matches. It's smart. He doesn't par 3 rank it. I absolutely par 3 rank it. I've toyed with the idea of exclusively playing par 3 ranked. GLHF, fam. What a night. Last golf match of the evening. It's ranked match, folks. So many thanks to everybody who supported us through all of the technical hardships. I think we worked it on out. A million thanks to Nepturic, our new subscriber. A million thanks to Mrs. Frosty for her epic tip tonight. We solved a lot of problems. I'm not going to say that we didn't make more problems than we solved, but still, I feel really good about everything we did. Oh no, I come up a little bit short on this one. That's not good.
Nice on.
Frosty's going to play Ninja, alright. He's playing casual. Spenny, Will, and myself. Shagging balls for points. I also love the par 3s. I feel like par 3s are something that they could make more of really quickly and easily. So the fact that we don't have more is kind of a bummer.
Nice
Nice
approach.
shot, Frosty.
Birdie putt. Nice birdie.
Sounds like Will got a hole-in-one. Yeah, he did. Nicely done, Will. Excellent work. Hole-in-one. If you're hanging out late and you want to get in on the pred, we got one. 2 minutes on this one. Team 420 and the other guys. I should have both the original VOD. Ooh, wow, I'm really greened out. The original VOD from the crash should be published already. That one should be up. Oh, I know what you mean, Cathedral. Life is really just wonky lately. I'm so thankful for the stream. It's a bastion of peace and stability in a real chaotic ocean of a life. So
Ready?
if you hang out late with us on the stream, I'm very thankful. You give this one a little extra power, but I want to bonk it through there. Okay, I'm a little further over here.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
The green actually runs pretty flat over here.
Nice birdie.
It's amazing how even though you do nothing, your stream sort of falls apart. Right, Cathedral? Like you just it's like a bad car. It's like a poorly built car. It's always something's always breaking on it. Like you do, it's like I didn't do anything. I just closed it and opened it, and now nothing works. It's so common, and everybody has the same problems. We're all using the same open source hardware and software. Like some geek like me just writes this shit and then like gets bored one day and stops maintaining it. We all continue to use the software indefinitely. I know I have such legacy software. But hey, sleep well. If you're kicking off to the evening, sleep well, get a cozy rest in there, Cathedral. Great hanging out with you on stream tonight.
Nice shot. Nice on. Birdie putt. Nice birdie.
Right on. Sounds good, Cathedral. Yeah, I don't think I'll get goaded into another match after this. But you never know what could happen. I mean, this is around the time Blue Candy raided me that one time.
Ready? Nice shot.
Whew,
Nice.
nice.
Birdie putt.
I should have used standard spin on the other one and regular backspin here. I would have had that on both of them. I think I'm gonna call it after this one, Cathedral.
Yes!
But there's always tomorrow or Friday, because I spin tomorrow.
Ready?
Stay away from that. Oh, I tried to like keep it up and through. No. First tee has that terrible, terrible look at that. Even the cat's like, I'm out. I'm done with that shit. That looked great.
Yes!
Nice par.
Heart containers.
Ready? Nice shot.
I thought I'd get a little piece of that flag, maybe.
Excellent.
Not quite.
Birdie putt.
That's close. Oh. Mega rough
Nice
putt incoming, and a clip off from the pin from Frosty. He's gonna beat it. Oh, he's back over here. Wow, what a. This is why a lot of our favorite players won't play ranked on par threes, is because one little teeny slip up like that is all it takes to ruin an entire match. It's like walking on the edge of a piece of sharpened glass.
Ready?
Like playing Shelltop Pro ranked. It's my home course. I currently hold the competitive world record, along with Ed.
Nice shot.
Oh my gosh, that's the difficult pin. I almost
Nice
put it in the
lob.
water.
Birdie putt.
I almost put it in the water. Fucking Spenny's got a nice spot. Ooh! Look at Ninji's, that's, would you take the penalty or you want that weird little crevasse lie?
Nice birdie.
And I lagged out. Everybody's placement there. Spenny, you and I had a great drop on that. That's the hardest pin to do it on. That's one of the hardest pins to do it on. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Frosty's testing OB. I think he's going there. What in the world? It's a lovely composed image. I mean, you get to see the bridge in the back, and I mean, at this point, no, yeah, no, you didn't penalty. You just it was like a breath of wind blew you back onto the edge somehow. Interesting
Ready?
choice of play from Frosty.
Nice shot. Nice on. Birdie putt. Nice birdie.
Tricky putts from these two. Spenny's got to go up and around. Good night, Lady Myong.
Yes!
Sweet dreams. Sleep well. Great putt, dude. Nicely done. Excellent work. That's a tricky. That has to go up and around in the rain. All right. You head off onto the back nine.
Ready? Nice shot.
See if I pop up far enough. I really didn't need the super backspin here, but...
Nice on.
Oh, wow! Spenny deserved that. Spenny deserved that. As a fairway putt from Frosty.
Nice.
Will with a cross the shelf putt here.
Ready? Nice on.
Have you ever seen that route before? I'm gonna go back, and if somebody doesn't want to, that's like, I'm gonna start trying to do that on purpose. So it's a little bit of chance, but I liked what I was setting up there. I can't believe that actually got into that. I thought that was gonna drop.
Yes!
Driver chipping. That's what Kay was talking about. I think Kay was using that term. I wonder if she learned that from you
Ready?
earlier tonight. Driver chipping.
Nice shot.
It's gonna kick left. Oh no, that runs up pretty straight. It just rolled
Nice
left.
on. Birdie.
Are you like double tapping, just driver double tapping? Oh no,
Nice.
Will's in the drink. Oh, maybe he saved that. He's in a bad spot here. Oh, there's a bunker down there. I didn't realize that it was laid out like that. That's a tough chip out. Gosh, that is the worst. Look at how the lip wraps all the way around that. He actually doesn't hit the lip at all. He cups up and over, but just on a really tight threshold there, and still does put a lot of power on it. Does he have the jank? The wind headed away from him. It looks like he's thinking about doing it. I mean, that's usable. He thinks he's got it. Yeah, he's in it. Nicely done. Takes the jank for par. And we're all square, headed off to 13. Yeah, that was a 9 wood that I used for that on 12.
Ready?
When you got up close to it, there was a whole lot of room in the tree that you could actually get through. I didn't really realize that. I gotta start trying to do that, because that's a very difficult hole. Spenny's got that. That's what I'm talking about. Nicely done. Makes up for that par immediately. Immediately makes up for that par.
Nice shot.
Oh man, wow.
Nice on.
That, if it wasn't raining, would have dropped, Will.
Yes!
Nice birdie.
Frosty's putting in the opposite direction that you are normally supposed to putt from. That was beautiful. That was very pretty. That was nice. Oh man, so we've got an even spread now? Or no, Will and I are tied.
Nice shot. Nice.
Wow,
lead.
it didn't. It
Birdie putt.
moves backwards. It won't move forward up the hill like that.
Nice birdie.
Yeah, goes in the hole. He's getting it in the hole. Wow, look at that. What a chip, Will. Look at the oil painting of where Will was down in the undulation here. Frosty's taking us for a ride. That's not, you were right next to the hole. Frosty's just trying to screw up the timing of a ranked match. Oh my gosh. I've never really understood how speed does the full power putter thing, and why it works sometimes when you do full power with the putter,
Ready?
but not if you do like half power and line it up like you normally are supposed to. So that's, I think, something what was happening in there with the driver chipping. I don't get
Nice
quite,
on.
it's raining here. We get some bad weather.
Birdie putt.
Whew, I got lucky
Nice
there.
birdie.
Yes!
Like if you full power it, yeah. But at that point, I mean,
Ready?
or oh, you're saying if it's straight and you don't full power it, it'll like pin out? If it's dead straight, sometimes it pins out because it's like first shot on there. Or it's like, if it was a little bit off, it would have just caught the rim and dropped in.
Nice shot.
Whoa! He's up here with us!
Nice on.
Oh man, you launched a rocket, like a vertical takeoff rocket. Oh no! Will deserves that. Oh wow.
Yes!
Nice birdie.
And the gauntlet begins. I know all the little bounce up and pin back thing on the super backspin is getting a little bit further away from the hole and then not able to make it back in the rain. I can't believe we're all even after all this on 17. Frosty's doing some science here.
Nice shot.
See, why does the super backspin work there?
on.
That's very disappointing.
Nice birdie.
That's a cool bridge. Koopa Hut. Turtle Hut.
Yes!
Birdies from the three rankers. Frosty's gonna... What the fuck are you doing? Oh my god.
Ready?
Okay. This one's safe if you don't send it too far. I don't know if I want to do the hybrid thing here. Man, I came back on that in the wind just a little bit, and the rollback is nasty there.
Birdie putt.
Okay.
Nice.
Is that a three-way tie? Is that a three-way tie? Well, if you bet on Frosty in the pred,
Yes!
Frosty, I can't save you. They're going to come after you with pitchforks and torches because you totally threw the pred. Oh man. It's a tied rank match though. That's really interesting. He's like his pluses and minuses. He's like a negative plus a negative is a positive. So, well, you're not wrong about that. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, nobody bet on Frosty? You're kidding, really? I was expecting that like there would be like an angry pred better, but nobody bet on him. Oh my gosh, that's the best. That's the best reward for watching Frosty do that. Is that he actually had zero support. But we love you, Frosty. You are the man. I understand. We've got your back. It's the last match of the night after all. Oh man, what a night! What an incredible evening. Off with his golf. Yeah, we're gonna cut his golf ball right in half. Frosty's like, oh my god! The camera whip pans over and it's just a golf ball. It's a golf ball and an axe. Oh man. Yeah, Frosty did well on stream too. Frosty did really well. But yeah, it's definitely a beautifully late evening. So you can go and sleep well now that you've turned your brain off. It's so good to hang out with you late into the wee hours of the evening. But I am going to kick off here. Good night to all. Thank you so much to our mods, to Spenny for running the preds, to Frosty Moons for being so awesome, and to Mrs. Frosty for her amazing donation, and and for Will for hanging out, playing amazing golf, and everybody else that hung out tonight. And chilled through it all. Lady Myung, as always, so much love. Gravebot, if you're out there, you could try harder next time. But good night to Frosty, good night to Winter, good night to Will, good night to Spinny. I hope you all have a great night. Good night to Tange as well. Excellent golf from Tangelo tonight. And stick around, we'll find somebody to raid. Who's hanging out here? Is anybody in my thing doing anything? Janella is playing Mario Kart, and that's about it. Big hearts. Yeah, if you guys are going to play Fall Guys, good luck. Good luck to you. Purple hearts from all. Yeah, Tangela was on fire tonight. Actually, everybody played really good golf tonight at some point or another. So give yourselves credit, for real, for sure. But yeah, stick around. We'll find a small streamer to raid here, and then we'll stream again. Big League Golf coming on Friday, so keep an eye out for that. We should start at around 8:30, hopefully 8 p.m. Eastern, but probably more like 8:30 or 9. So keep an eye on the stream for Friday for that. Okay, cool. And you DM me? Right on. Very good. But yeah, sleep well, be easy, be well, and we'll see you out there on the greens.